How to do the test. Set up your recording device, then start the video below and let it load completely. Listen to each question, pause the video and answer the question. For part 2 there is 1 minute of silence for you to write notes, then you will be told to start speaking. Pause the video and answer. The test will begin now. Hello, this is part 1. I'm going to ask you some general questions about sport. Do you like sports? What is your favorite sport? What kind of sports did you play as a child? Do you prefer team sports or individual sports? Would you like to go to the Olympic Games? Are you a fan of any sports teams? What kind of sports are popular in your country? Now I'd like to move on to part 2. Get your paper and pencil ready and now take 1 minute to write some notes about the topic below. There will be 1 minute of silence and then a prompt for you to start speaking. Please pause the audio and start talking now. I'd like to ask you a question based on your talk. Do you prefer texting or calling your friends? That is the end of part 2. We will now move on to part 3. We have been talking about texting, now I'd like to talk about communication in general. Why do some people dislike using text messages? Have the ways that people communicate with each other changed much in the last few decades? Why do people prefer texting as compared to phone calls? Do you think modern technology has any negative influence on communication? What do you think are some of the main differences between written communication and spoken communication? This is the end of the speaking test. You should play back your recording to see where you could improve.